Hey guys, today we definitely have something different. This time we have part 1 of a 2-part gameplay video that's a crossover from our tech and gear segments. I will be shooting a completely stock Well VSR-10 sniper rifle with a few skunkworks adjustments. We dropped in an ultra-quiet HPA bolt-action system, but left the stock wide-bore brass barrel. We will be shooting a consistent 400 FPS, and to improve accuracy and range, we have lapped and polished the stock brass barrel and installed an R-hop. In range testing, we were consistently hitting targets over 300 feet.
Who's defending it?
Tried it.
Oh yeah, he's good as SSG, I saw him.
Nobody's made the 11th here other. I see that.
Alright, if you guys want to work through wherever you want, I'm going right to the left all the way to the swamp and staying in the cover.
As I swept left so I could come in through the swamp, I could hear players calling hits.
Where'd that guy get hit at?
Now if you've never been to Ground Zero, the rear of the village is about 100 yards ahead through those trees. The problem is the open, dry swamp area directly in front of us. With the striped teams respawn off to our left, I will try and get in between the open swamp and the trail back to the village. Now remember, it's high pressure air, so even just running the action, which simply loads a BB, is a lot louder than the firing of the gun itself. Now the woods ahead of me to the right are full of enemy players, who are trying to keep my teammates from advancing across the open swamp to my right. To my left is enemy players returning from spawn. There's a second player standing just to his right. Sounds like a few of my teammates are making progress.
I'm gonna go this way and come up over there to get where I want to go. I'm gonna try.
After successfully pushing across the swamp, my teammates now own the wood line up to the back of the village. Now as they push in and take the village itself, all that's left for me is a little mop-up. A group of enemy players tries to go through the swamp and get around behind us. Great move, but I spot them just in time. And then the game ends. Now our team will be defending the meth camp. As Black Hawk 3G and Broadwing head out in search of the enemy, I set up a defensive position in the trench at the right side of the meth camp.
Straight up there, straight up that hill.
My strategy is simple. A squad occupies the high ground in front of me to the right and will engage the enemy, who we expect to be coming from the flat wooded area directly in front of me. As the enemy directs its attention to them, they will be entering my shooting lanes. Let's see how it works. That was a misfeed, probably my fault. Okay, now that's a friendly. Just being sure. Damn leaves. Okay, I gotta admit it. With the sniper rifle, I wish my scope was directly on top with these small openings I'm looking through. Sorry guys, not quite enough lens for these longer shots. Fortunately, my scope actually is a little higher power. It's really hard to make out that second guy. He was a ways behind the first one and just to the right. I estimate those shots to be just under 300 feet. You know, I'm not really sure what I was shooting at right there, but it was empty. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought maybe that was a rock in front of him. But if you continue to watch, you'll see when he stands up, that's definitely his knee. I spot an enemy player advance to the back of a trailer to my left. But just as I touch the trigger, a teammate shoots him first. Even though this rifle chronoed less than 400 FPS, I'm honoring the field's sniper engagement rule of 100 feet.
Great job, guys. You denied everything they put. Good job.
Okay, now as a sniper should, I set up in a position to best support my fellow players. But now it's time to take the offensive and have a little fun. I position myself on the high ground, overlooking the enemy's left flank at their new rallying point, and immediately have targets in front of me. I think I startled him. That guy bolted, then about 10 feet later stopped and pulled out a dead rag. Now at this point, I'm the only green player left in the area, and the enemy's spawn is some distance behind me to my right. Remember, the louder sound is the bolt. Now here's where it gets kinda strange. Did you notice the kid with the dead rag? Okay, now he's actually standing there. I literally had to ask him to please not stand near me. A lot of targets, but they're getting closer and closer. And this kid is literally circling me with a dead rag and no gun. Sorry about that, guys. Goggle cam shut off just as they finally got within 100 feet and realized where I was. Luckily, I got them before they got me. Don't think any of the others know where I am yet, but they're getting pretty close.
Hit! Hit!
Damn, I literally walked into that one. Thanks for watching. This one was a bit long. Be sure to leave a like and let me know what you think of the sniper gameplay. For TAS Airsoft, this is Smoke. See you next time.